chum. Philosophy is dead. Why? Some of you out there may have thought that I was just kidding with the recent clear mind, closed mouth video. But I wasn't. I was damn serious. As far as lucidity is concerned, overthinking is quite unnecessary. Because there's not much that one has to really consider in order to be at peace. Analysis is extraneous because there's nothing to analyze for one to become awake. And it's no coincidence that the word anal is in the word analyze. It is very anal retentive to think too much. Thinking should be reserved for employment as a limited navigational tool, not as a narrating slave master that dominates a consciousness. This is the problem with philosophy. The second you start to think that there is something to conceptualize or ruminate about in order to realize the nature of existential reality, illusion has already defeated you. That's why philosophy is ultimately detrimental to illumination. Not to say that philosophy doesn't have its place in the path of a truth seeker. It does. But its place serves as more of a catalyst towards the truth rather than a destination of truth itself. Philosophy asks a lot of questions, which is good for a truth seeker. But eventually, even philosophy itself will have to be let go of, as the unconditional surrender of everything is a necessary prerequisite to the evolution of freedom from mind enslavement. Yes, mind enslavement. That's all you have is the mind. Many ideas of objective physicality are conveyed through a context of mind, which is why the implications of science are purely conceptual. Constructing conclusions about sensory information isn't reality, nor does it accurately explain reality. Reality is what is aware of all things. Reality isn't a description of an idea. And that's all theories about existence really are, anyway. Ideas. Which brings us to the issue of abstraction soup. And the unfortunate truth that thinking itself can be very harmful. That's right. Extremely harmful, unhealthy, toxic, stressful, causing much anxiety, and the major anchor that is the underpinning of mental slavery. You are bound by thoughts. You are subservient to thoughts and acquiesce unto them. And get that right. Thinking doesn't entitle, it oppresses. Thinking doesn't create, it binds. So get over the whole power of positive thinking and what you think creates reality. It's just the opposite. Thoughts disempower and snare the attention, fogging over crystal clear clarity. Soon awareness becomes mired in delusion, stuck on an appearance on the screen, focus becomes trapped, and enlightenment is lost. So this is much of the reason why philosophy is dead to lucid awareness. There is no conceptual secret to figure out here that's going to awaken you to the truth. None of the famous tropes of philosophy will ever facilitate full realization. Free will and determinism? Nice try. But there isn't any location actually existing anywhere to contain any such proposed laws. And the same goes for even the philosophies I have advocated for, such as nihilism and solipsism. Ultimately, they are no different. All just ideas. That's all the whole "what's the meaning of life" is. An abstraction. It has nothing to do with actual insight into the nature of existence. Philosophy might refer to it, but it can never be it. So it isn't all that hard to understand the limitations of philosophy. So this is why I say philosophy is dead.